Hello Star Wars fans and collectors, it's me JediMaster98 back again with another Star Wars figure review. In today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking a look now at some more characters that appear in the Andor TV show, and in today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking a look at a character that's had a small amount of appearances in the TV show in terms of what's going on and everything. And obviously as the series progresses we find out that this character is the cousin of Senator Mon Mothma, who's obviously secretly funding the Rebel Alliance through multi businesses and obviously stuff keeping under the radar and everything. So that's interesting to know. But obviously they announced in this that they are obviously related in terms of obviously being cousins. And obviously we see this character obviously fighting for the Rebel Alliance and then obviously taking a step back in terms of doing other things within her role and everything. So the character we're going to take a look today is this one. It is Vel Sartha from the Andor TV show. Now this is Vel's appearance in the Andor TV show, where obviously they are doing that heist on that particular planet. I can't remember the name of the planet off the top of my head, but obviously her and a couple of other soldiers obviously are doing a heist on this particular planet and obviously stealing really important items from the Empire and everything. And obviously, as I said, she's obviously got different betrayers. She's got obviously her as sort of like this rebel supervisor and everything, and obviously she's sort of got another appearance where she's sort of like winding down and keeping a low profile and doing other things really. But obviously Vel is a obviously upcoming character to this series, and whether we'll see more of her in the second series is obviously we'll wait and see, because obviously the second series is still waiting to be released. But this version of Vel, it's not too bad, it's decent, and I do like sort of the use of old school weapons as well that they've used in this series. Obviously, as you can see, this weapon is obviously a very identical version of a weapon known as the AK-47, which is obviously quite a common weapon of choice in obviously modern warfare in terms of numerous wars that happened over many years, and probably future wars as well. But that's Star Wars for you, adding sort of old school and obviously newer weapons into the series and films and franchise. So that's the character Vel Sartha. Before we take a look at her, let's take a look at this vintage collection card that comes with this character. As you see, this is the vintage card for Vel. At the top you've obviously got the Star Wars Andor logo there, an image of the character side, the canon logo, the name of the character, and obviously the plastic bubble that protects the figure. Turn the packaging around, you've also got the Star Wars logo there, other characters in the wave, and obviously the legal stuff like we see on the packaging, on every packaging really. So that's the packaging for Vel Sartha. Nothing major, just a look of the character. So that's the packaging for Vel Sartha. Let's take a look at this character in more detail. As you see, she does come with movements at the top of the head, shoulders, elbows and the wrists. Torso is movable as well, movement in the legs, movement in the knees and in the ankles. Obviously the main part is obviously this rifle that she uses, nicely sculpted in a black plastic. And the good thing you can do about this rifle as well is, if I was just to remove it from her, you can obviously extend the stock, or you can take the stock off, which is quite cool. Obviously you've got like a shorter version of this, which is obviously very similar to a smaller version of the AK-47. And obviously at the side there's like little pegs where you can obviously just place it, where there's two little holes on the end, and then eventually you can obviously slot the rifle back into place. Obviously it's a little bit small and a little bit fiddly, so do bear with me 1 second. But that's the luxury of it. You can obviously remove it and obviously adjust it. There you go, that's back in place. And obviously you can just get her hand and obviously just place it in the action figure's hands as well. So that's cool. If you zoom in on the overall character itself, as you see, this is obviously the outfit she's wearing. She's obviously got dark brown boots there, dark trousers and a dark brown top as well. Obviously you've got a blonde hair in a ponytail. You've obviously got the rifle there, which is nicely sculpted in terms of obviously the stock and obviously the stuff going on. We'd like to see a little bit more war and tear as well, but obviously if it's new, it's a brand new weapon. And obviously you've got the facial sculpt of the actress who plays Vel. Nicely done there. But I'm really impressed, especially with the overall weapon, which is this weapon that we've seen in numerous wars in many years as well. So it's nice that Star Wars are reusing old school weapons as well. Obviously the original trilogy was known for using quite a few weapons from the Second World War as well. And obviously it's nice that Star Wars are basically continuing that tradition as well. But I'm really impressed, especially with this weapon. It's one of the real selling points, despite it being a small weapon when the figure is obviously the main part. But that's pretty much it for Vel. Don't really know much more about Vel, if I'm being honest, apart from obviously being a cousin and a family relation of Mon Mothma. But whether we'll see more of her in season 2 of Andor, we'll have to wait and see. But this version of Vel, it's not bad. Whether we get other versions of characters in Andor, wait and see. But this is a not bad figure as well, and obviously it's a start to fill your Andor ranks in your Star Wars collection. So that's been Vel Sartha from the Andor TV show. I'll be back with many more Star Wars reviews very soon. Be sure to obviously subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and stay tuned for brand new reviews very soon. So until next time, thank you very much for watching everyone. Take care, look after yourself, and as always, may the Force be with you.